Hi there, my name's Andrew and I'm one of the 4 Kiwi interns who's been working at the NASA Ames Research Centre over the last 9 weeks. I'm standing in front of a P3 Orion, which as you can see is currently not in use anymore, but it's kind of one of the many artefacts that are kind of like floating around the NASA Ames complex. We're in our final week here with only 2 days to go, and it's been an amazing experience so far. I've been incredibly impressed with the quality of the internship and so happy to kind of work on the project that I've been able to work on. I'm working on an aeronautics project, and yeah, I just don't think I would have had the opportunity to work on such cutting edge research other than right here at NASA. In addition to the project itself, there's been like a lot of peripheral benefits of the project, which has been kind of amazing. They've had a summer lecture series over the last 10 weeks in which they kind of invite really interesting speakers from within NASA and outside to come and give a talk. Also, it's been amazing to kind of go on tours of some of the research facilities here. So, as I think I mentioned in a previous video, I got to tour the vertical motion simulator, which is the largest in the world, and we're able to see the the national large-scale wind tunnel, which is also the largest wind tunnel in the world. And I think overall, just kind of like meeting Americans and other nationalities and kind of interacting with them. So I think from that perspective, it's been great in the sense of building kind of like, or improving cultural understanding, I should say, was something which I think is really important, just kind of generally as a person, but also working in the space sector, which is, I think, naturally just a really international field. So the International Space Station, for example, is a project which has so many different nationalities working on it and collaborating on it. Rocket Lab, which many people in New Zealand know of, is a US company, or has like US components and New Zealand components. So I think having cultural understanding between New Zealand and the US is incredibly important, and something really great that I've personally taken out of this internship. It's been, as I say, a really great opportunity. I've been able to work on some cutting edge aeronautics research. As I mentioned in a previous video, I was working on the dynamics and control of flexible aircraft wings, something which will likely be used by commercial transport aircraft manufacturers in the future, like the likes of Boeing. So I think kind of having exposure to that kind of project and the way that the project's approached and some of the logistical issues with kind of like managing the project has been really interesting to see. I think generally as well, working at NASA has been amazing because just NASA is a globally recognized brand, and so in terms of like future career, it will just be incredibly beneficial for helping with jobs. But as experience goes as well, just being able to take some of what I've learned at NASA and bring it back to New Zealand to help foster the growth of the New Zealand space sector. So I'd really encourage any of you out there who are interested in STEM and space to apply to go on one of these internships as well. It's been an amazing opportunity, as I've said, for the project and the kind of research that you do, but as I also mentioned, a lot of the peripheral benefits. So the likes of the lectures that you can go along to and the caliber of the speakers that they get, as well as the research facilities that you can kind of experience. And in addition to that, as I've mentioned, being able to kind of just generally enjoy California in such an amazing place, as well as make some great friends and kind of generally improve your cultural understanding and the connection between New Zealand and the US.